In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to work an I-cord bind-off. Most I-cord bind-offs use 3 or 4 stitches for the I-cord edge. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using 3, but this can be easily adapted to work with any number of I-cord stitches indicated in your pattern. So with the right side facing, you're going to want to cast on your stitches. I'm going to cast on 3 stitches using the knit on cast on method. So it's like we're knitting a stitch, but instead of sliding this stitch off the needle, we're going to pull this stitch out, go back into it with our left, and tighten down to create a new stitch. So we added 1 stitch. I'm going to cast on 2 stitches and 3 stitches. So I now have 3 extra stitches. So to do the I-cord, you're going to want to knit the first 2 stitches, or the number of stitches you cast on minus 1. So knit your first few stitches. And then for the next 2 stitches, you'll see our first stitch here is the one we cast on, and this stitch here is the last stitch of the main piece of the knitting. And we are going to knit those 2 together through the back loop, like so. Knit 2 together. And then we're going to slip all 3 of these stitches, or however many I-cord stitches you have, we're going to slip them all back to the left-hand needle. So now our yarn is coming from that I-cord stitch, and we're going to bring it around to knit with this stitch, and that's what's going to cause the circular I-cord edge. So we're going to repeat that. So we're going to knit 2, pulling the yarn from the back there, knit 2, and then we're going to knit these 2 stitches together through the back loop. And slip all our stitches back to the left needle. And we're just going to keep repeating that until all of these stitches have been incorporated into the I-cord bind-off. Okay, and now we are left with just the 3 stitches of the I-cord. So all of the stitches of the main body have been cast off or incorporated into the I-cord edge. And so now I can just bind off normally. And cut the yarn. And draw it through that last stitch. Or you can finish as indicated in the pattern if there's other finishing techniques. And then you will have this neat rounded I-cord edge. That's what it looks like on the purl side and the knit side. And you can finish this edge here however is indicated in your pattern.